Hi y'all, Gary Calger up here at the beautiful Shinn Cemetery up here in the top of the hill above the high school. Just want to show you the progress that's been made since January and how it transformed into a beautiful cemetery. I'm standing right here at the entrance in the path down over the hill here, coming up to the Shinn Cemetery. And we still got monuments that are down. We're waiting, and stuff is pending to get them reset, get them put back on their pedestals where they should be. But I just wanted to take a walk through and show you a lot of the stones that was buried in the ground that I dug up and found there. This one in particular here, it was buried in the ground right here in the front. It had a place right here where it was in the ground, and I dug it back up. And it's a beautiful stone. Several others like that up here. The Wilkerson ladies over here. I found one of the stones the other day and got it out of the ground. It was buried in a hole right there, but right there it is. But it goes on the top part of that, and that stone sets in there. It was broke off right there. I fitted it up. It fit perfect. Just waiting to get the stuff to get the repairs made, put the stones back together. Then the other Wilkerson lady right here, Martha, is where she's laid to rest. And how I can tell, you got to put the names together on there for Martha. Then you have to come down here at the footstone and read the footstone. It's Martha J. Wilkerson. Then her sister over here was Sarah Wilkerson, and her footstone is right there. So I had to match them up, but the real catcher was over here at the Hartley's grave here. Him and her's both buried right here. He's buried right here on this side, and she's buried on that side. So if you come on this side, you can read his name on there. Then you come over here on this side, then you'll see her name on there. And so that's her stone there, then over there. But that's how they are. And look at the, I've got Daddy Longlegs all over up here. He don't mind getting his picture taken. But I got Daddy Longlegs over. But every place where there's a grave marker or stone sticking up, I put my boss from down Ace Metal Works down there, Norman McDougal, donated these steel flags. They're 3/8 rebar with a 3-inch flag top on top. I painted so they'd be white and be markers. But that way the stones don't get run over by lawnmowers, because I got them everywhere out here, these white markers. And like I said, it's like a park up here now. You can walk through it. All these places here, down here, here in the front here, places like that next to trees, there was gravestones. Some of the stones grew up into the trees. Well, the tree grew over top of them. I have quite a few like that. But like I said, I got a lot of them marked so they don't get run over by a lawnmower. And this continuous thing up here, cleaning up continuously, because I have branches falling all the time off these trees and stuff. And there's Hepzibah's marker there. But I had stones, which I did not know they was there until I started weeding and stuff. Sticking up. That's probably a footstone there. That's probably a headstone right there. Another one there. I had a friend of mine, John Jesu. he told me how to identify these on his website. Here's one here. This must have been a child because it's not very big. Let me set my hat down there so you get some size of it. That was a child. I'd say that bigger part was a headstone, and this was the footstone there. But I'm still marking the footstones because I don't want to damage them or anything. And plus, I'm gonna get weed killer and put around a lot of these so I don't even have to weed eat around because they're that delicate. Especially these down here. These stones here. It's like, I'm dropping my case. It's like this one here. I sure don't want to get this one destroyed. This is Emily Shinn right here. She was, she died in 1869. It is crudely made stone. Emily Shinn, 1869. And then July. Can't very well make out the date in July, but it just says, died July 1869. So, gotta preserve these stones as best we can. I'm gonna ask about some kind of stone preservative to put on stones like that. Like I said, the bottom of it got broke off. The other part's probably buried there, but this thing here is so fragile that it actually split in half. I mean, this way. But I ain't gonna pick it up. Well, I'll do it very, very, very delicately because I don't want nothing else to happen to it. But you see, it's split from weather. Freeze and cold and freeze, does that to these stones. So they're very delicate, very, very delicate. We have them all over out here. That's another baby grave there. Another one right there. Child buried in there. Child buried in here. Then you got these ones off the side here. The stone markers there. And I don't know if it's a footstone someplace or that's a headstone or footstone or what. Then you come to this side, and like I said, some of these stones are growed up into the trees, growed up around them. That's got a little bit of writing on it still, but not much. But hey, I just wanted to show you the progress that's been made up here. Beautiful, beautiful old cemetery up here. Beautiful old cemetery. So, take you back up front. And like I said, it's a constant thing, picking these sticks up. Throwing them over the hill so the lawnmower don't hit them. I had a bad happening up here yesterday. I hit a stump, bent the blade on the lawnmower, bent the shaft on the lawnmower. I thought that's done. So I took it home and got the weed eater, finished out the rest of the area up here. But then I also straightened out the blade on the lawnmower, and I had to straighten out the shaft. I had the equipment to do that with. But I just wanted to show you how pretty it is up here. All the markers here, stones here. There's more graves up here than anybody thought there'd be. I found stones that was buried. I have quite a few over here that was buried underneath of one another. Got them all out. But this is the Shinn part of the graveyard right here. That's Mary's Shinn right here in her footstone. Then Seth's footstone and his stone right there. Then I have Levi, Elder Levi right there. He's a nephew of Levi. Then I have stones here that I don't know, is a baby. Not very big, just a small child. It might have been Mary's, don't know. She's buried next to her. But her stone was clear on the other side of the cemetery. I had to go find it. And then I had to match the setter up because it still had the writing on the bottom. Match up that stone. But here's Seth, his stone. Now I've still got my stump here because I come up here and rest right there, and I'll talk to Seth while I'm cleaning up. And this is Elder Levi Shinn here, his stone. And his setter is down there. I gotta take it out yet, and so I can get ready, to put that back together and get it back there. But all this right here, and I believe down here in front. Now this is Sarah Shinn here, her stone, and it's bad. It needs to be cleaned up, really. It just pretty gnarly shape there. Needs to be cleaned up. But that's Sarah there, wife of Levi, or not Levi, excuse me, Seth's wife, one of them. Has some nice little inscription here on the bottom rope. But someone stole the marble thing that set on. This is the setter part, but the marble part that laid on top of that someone took. Don't know where it's at. It could be over the hill someplace. Don't know. Then this is the another family here. This is the Flemings graves right through here. Then I got some Edwards in here. But I found some of these, like that one there was buried into the ground over there. I dug it up and put that back where it's supposed to have been right there. I need to find the one that was broke off there, but this one here belongs here because it don't match up with the break on there. It's got a flat bottom on it, and it goes there. But I will find, the rest of these stones eventually. Eventually, I'll find them. Got some real pretty one over here. Needs to be put back in the setter. Because see, this kind right here was the same kind that's supposed to be over there on Sarah's. That kind right there. But this one here belongs to this grave right here. It belongs to that one. Beautiful stone. Beautiful stone. Beautiful foot stone there too. And then it's got some writing on the back side. I got this propped up with the log gear, so it ain't gonna be too hard to get back up. But like I said, it's beautiful up here. Got more graves down here with the markers. I still got to find this little fellow's his footstone and setter and stuff there. Got to find his. Get that put back in rightful place. Because I figure he got family all around right here. It was found buried face down with stuff over top. Nobody probably never knew it was there. It's about 3 inches down. But I do believe that the headpiece should be here someplace. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Been about 14 minutes now, just showing around how beautiful this cemetery is up here. So y'all take care now. God bless. Bye-bye. Be safe.